More than 20 years, a federal judge has had oversight over the Oakland Police Department, but some Oakland residents blame that federal oversight for the department's ongoing staff shortages.
An Oakland mother recently launched a petition asking the judge to end the oversight so the police department can regain its independence. Dahlin has a story and why some people think the oversight could end as soon as next year.
Reports in recent years say the Oakland Police Department needs more than 800 officers to be effective. Right now, they have about 645 officers, but more than 100 are on long-term leave, leaving the force down to about 540 officers. Some residents believe the federal oversight is a big reason for the shortage.
It's been a week, and we have over 200 signatures so far.
How do you feel about that?
I feel great.
This Oakland mom hopes to collect 1,000 signatures in her petition to end the federal oversight of the police department.
Getting rid of federal oversight and having civilians be in charge of it will help us make the police department we want.
Rajni Mondal says the police shortage makes her family feel unsafe.
The biggest concern of our neighbors was the lack of police response and lack of police patrol. You call 911, nobody really picks up. If you put in a report, police show up at 2 in the morning. And then why do we never see patrol in our neighborhoods?
She and her husband raised 2 kids in Oakland, and they love the city.
We were at a street fair, and there was a shooting a block away, and everybody's running. Now, I just don't want my kids to have to experience that.
She believes a fully staffed police department could prevent a lot of crime. But she says as long as the department is under federal oversight, it'll be hard to attract new recruits. The city reports the police department loses 5 to 7 officers a month to resignations. The top reasons? 1, long commute. 2, heavy discipline. And 3, federal oversight. The last 2 are directly tied to that oversight. Rajni says after 22 years under a federal monitor, it's time to end it.
There's accountability through multiple layers, and then also, as I said, there's a civilian accountability that's working in parallel with them. So they're not, the police department is not policing itself on its own. We actually have civilian oversight over it.
But supporters of the oversight say the Civilian Police Commission can't replace a federal monitor. They argue the commission hasn't been effective, and the police department still struggles to hold officers accountable for misconduct.
We're not seeking perfection. What we're seeking is that when someone does wrong, they are appropriately investigated and appropriately disciplined.
Civil rights attorney Jim Channon works with the judge to make sure OPD meets federal compliance. He represented plaintiffs in the 2003 Riders case, a group of officers accused of planting evidence and abusing their power, which led to the federal oversight.
Let's get in compliance and let's end this thing. I want to retire, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm not going to do that when they're not in compliance. I've spent, a number of years working on this, and I don't intend to stop now.
OPD is still out of compliance on 3 items, but Jim believes the department is close and could regain independence soon.
I believe that the NSA will end either the end of this year or the very beginning of next year.
Rajni hopes he's right because supporters and opponents agree on one thing: this has gone on way too long.
There's so much awesome stuff here, and this is home. So I'd rather help make my home better than move away.
Rajni will keep collecting signatures until December. That's when she'll submit her petition to the federal judge who's overseeing the police department.